What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another winners and losers video with me, Sam. I've got Ben here again. Ben, how are you?
Yes, I'm good, especially after the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, Spurs finally put in, I wouldn't say a great performance, but a great win.
I'd say a great performance.
I mean, yeah, I think,
especially second half.
Look, on the balance of play, City should have probably won that game, but look, you got to commend the effort from the lads and you got to commend the scoreline. And I think, yeah, definitely second half was a brilliant performance.
I'd say one of our best defensive performances I've seen for a long time.
Yeah, but you say that, yeah, you're right, but still should have conceded about 3 or 4 goals if City put away their chance. But we didn't, yeah.
Well, we're going to start at Tottenham and at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Obviously, Tottenham 2, Manchester City 0. A huge win for Spurs, a huge win for us and for Jose. What do you think that this win will do for the players?
It's got to install a lot of confidence into the team now, you know. A lot of the people outside of Tottenham didn't give us a chance in this game, and I felt that a lot of the fans were actually quite confident coming into this game. And I feel that obviously Steven Bergwijn making his debut, scoring a brilliant goal, it's going to do wonders for his confidence. And I think we can really kick on from here. I really think so.
Yeah, no, I agree. Obviously, we saw Paul Merson last night saying that it just papers over the cracks and we're still miles behind Liverpool and City, which we are. But I don't think it papers over any cracks. I think we were very, I mean, we rode our luck, but I think we were very worthy of a point at least. And I think every game there's gradual improvements. We've seen the deadwood have gone. The players there's passion, there's a bit of hunger. There's no dressing room divide anymore. So I think that the win on Sunday will definitely propel the confidence, and I think going into other big games they'll be more confident at getting a result. If you compare yesterday's performance to the performance against Chelsea, yeah, the difference is extraordinary.
Oh yeah, completely. I think that Jose's first mission when he came into the club was to sort out the defence, and you can really see that the cogs in motion with that one. I really think the defence is improving week on week, albeit Man City, you know, they missed open goals, they missed a penalty. Hugo Lloris made 9 saves in that game, so you know what I mean. If Gazaniga was in goal, who knows?
Yeah, we rode our luck, but obviously people will say City had their injuries. Obviously, Laporte, Mendy, Stones not playing. But then we had no Harry Kane, no Sissoko, no Davies, etc. And obviously, this is the 3rd game where Pep has called us the Harry Kane team, and we've beaten them without Harry Kane. Yeah. Moving on, sort of not with City, but with Liverpool, the biggest lead at the top in Premier League history, 22 points. Yeah. It's quite unbelievable to me.
They're just machines, aren't they?
They won again. They didn't just win again. They absolutely destroyed Southampton, who, to be fair to them, weren't even bad. They had their chances. They played well. They're just too good.
They really are. Can't beat them. They're like a steam train. There's no stopping them. Can you tell me a team who you think they're going to drop points to? Because
nope.
I literally...
Maybe they might drop points at the Etihad.
Yeah, I literally can't see them losing a game.
It'll be 8 2 points if that. They won't lose.
And that's their game to beat Arsenal's record of 49 games at the Etihad if they don't lose until then, which I can't imagine they will. But are we seeing the best team in the Premier League ever?
I think so.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think they're just absolutely fantastic. You just can't find a way to stop them. Because you stop one, you stop Mane, you stop Salah, but then there's Firmino. You stop Firmino, you stop Mane, there's Salah. You stop those 3. You got the fullbacks. Yeah. You got the 3 midfielders who are fantastic.
And you even look at the game that they played against Wolves, where Wolves played an amazing game that day, and everyone was watching it thinking, "Wow, Liverpool could actually lose this one."
They went on and won.
And they went on and won.
They scored a winner, and it genuinely is extraordinary.
They win at all costs.
They do not know what die down means. They lie down even. They do not know what it means to just settle for a point. They like you said, they're a steam train. No one's going to stop them. It's like when in American football when there's a small guy running at a big guy, and the big guy's just literally going to eat him. Yeah.
Literally.
You just can't stop them.
It is what it is with Liverpool. There's no stopping them. It really isn't. And it pains me to say it, because the reason why it pains me so much about Liverpool is because I'm so bitter, because I know that could have been Tottenham.
It was that 4-1 that changed it at Wembley.
Yeah, that's not just that, we finished above them. I think 7 of the last 8 years are before last season, and it's like we were always better than them up until a certain moment where we should have invested like they invested. They identified every single target which they needed, what position they needed.
Even now they have these fantastic players, and even in January they signed he's not been great, but Minamino just for bodies.
Yeah, should have scored against Southampton, shouldn't he? Missed an easy chance.
But yeah, they're just unstoppable. I don't see who's going to stop them. Let us know if you think anyone's going to beat them, because we don't. Moving on, staying in Merseyside.
Yeah.
Everton, what a comeback. Great job Carlo Ancelotti's doing.
Yeah,
What do you
Ancelotti,
think?
Don Carlo, like they like to call him up on Merseyside, he's doing a great job. Obviously 2-0 down, coming back to win 3-2.
10 men as well.
With
Fabian
10 men,
Delph
yeah.
sent off early in the second half.
Just an unbelievable game that was, and I think you got to say Everton, after a poor start to the season, I think they're only about 2 points or something behind us. They're really coming up with the trumps now, and I think Carlo Ancelotti's doing a great job up there.
I don't think there is an excuse to concede 2 set pieces in 2 minutes to the same centre back.
Yeah.
In Yerry Mina.
Yerry
right
Mina.
before half time.
But great headers, and he's done well.
But yeah, Theo Walcott popping up with a goal.
Yeah,
Not
last
really
minute
what you want to see.
winner. But you got to commend Everton and Carlo Ancelotti for the job they're doing up there.
Quite fantastic comeback. Should we go on to Germany?
Yeah, let's move on to Germany.
We're going to start with Bayern Munich. 3-1 win away at Mainz, top by a point. I think you said it was the first time they've been top of the Bundesliga for a while.
Yeah, I think they had a very poor start to the season and they fell quite far behind. They weren't even in the top 4, I think, around Christmas. Leipzig, Mönchengladbach, Dortmund all leading the way. But now, since a few teams have stuttered, especially Leipzig and Mönchengladbach, Bayern Munich have stormed to the top of the table, and it's probably very hard to see a way of them not winning the league now. It's, even with Dortmund on fire, with Haaland scoring again 2 goals this weekend and Jadon Sancho scoring again this weekend.
Making Bundesliga history.
Yeah, but I don't know if you can look past Bayern for the league again this season.
Obviously on Mönchengladbach with 10 men, getting a point at the Leipzig Arena, good result for them. So let us know in the comments who you think will win the Bundesliga, who you think will finish in the top 3, top 4 in the Bundesliga, and also on Everton, let us know what you think the job Carlo Ancelotti is doing in the comments. Do you think he's doing a good job? Where do you think Everton are going to finish? What's next for them? They've obviously got their big stadium coming. They've spent a lot of money. Yeah, let us know.
And obviously Bayern Munich coming into form just at the right time as they're about to play Chelsea.
And Leipzig dropping points just as they're about to play us.
Exactly.
Things you love to see. Christian Eriksen.
Moving
on to some of the losers. Big L for Christian Eriksen. They played an hour, subbed off. They didn't really create much. I actually watched this game, this 90
Oh really?
minutes.
How was he?
He was alright. He was better than he was for Tottenham. He was trying a bit harder. But again, it was as if he was playing with an injury.
Oh really? Was he wasteful?
He was just playing it safe every time. He didn't pick he's not the Christian Eriksen of 3-4 years ago, or even 2 years ago. Played an hour, subbed off. They brought on can't even remember who they brought on now, but Lukaku managing to get them out of jail with two late goals. So good result for them.
The game?
They won 2-0 away at Udinese, who had chances themselves as well. Probably will feel a bit disappointed that they didn't get anything out of the game. Lapses of concentration cost them. So Inter pushing at the top of Serie A behind Juve, who of course won again, CR7 with another brace. So let us know in the comments who you think is going to win Serie A. It's getting a bit tight there between Inter and Juve. They've of course got to play each other. Antonio Conte doing a great job there. The signings proving to be some good signings for Inter. Ashley Young's been superb since he went there. He was
Victor
excellent.
Moses on the other side as well.
I have to give it to Ashley Young. He was excellent in this game. Caused some real problems playing at left back for them. So Christian Eriksen, big L for him. Subbed off after an hour. Not influential in this game at all. He really needs to back up his ideas, I think.
It was
He's
interesting.
got his move and he needs to start trying.
It was interesting because they gave him the debut literally the day after he signed. He came off the bench when they were struggling for a goal. They scored within about a minute of him coming on the pitch, and then he took this free kick and then it hit like basically the second man. It wasn't the first man, it was kind of the second man. Because they had a man like quite far in front. But anyway, a lot of Spurs Twitter just sharing that everywhere, treating it as like a victory kind of thing. And then he made his first start. He goes off at 0-0 and they score literally about 2 minutes after he went off. So it was a bit of a turnaround.
So back to the Premier League, VAR stealing the headlines once again. The inconsistency. We'll start at Tottenham with the Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, I don't see how he doesn't get sent off. He goes studs up into his shins pretty much, near his ankle.
What I think saved him is that he doesn't go to ground. I'm not saying he should have been sent off, let's make that clear. I think Raheem Sterling should have been sent off for that tackle. However, what I think saved him is the fact that he stays on his feet.
But I don't get it.
It's quite clearly not, I know it's a red card, but it's quite clearly not intentional.
Yeah, but it's irrelevant. These things are happening week in, week out at Tottenham. You know, you go back to Andy Robertson, it happened against Southampton as well, and now against Man City. You know, why are these players not? You know, they're looking at it on VAR, but they're not doing anything about it. It just doesn't make sense. And then we do something like that Son one against Chelsea, and straight away it's a red card.
Do you think the referee should have gone to the pitch side monitor?
Definitely.
I don't know why they don't. Why
forget the pitch side monitor, but the guy in his ear should have been telling him what it is.
Why did Mike Dean not tell him to go to the monitor?
Yeah,
go look at Raheem Sterling should have been sent off about 3 times in this game.
Yeah.
Because if that's not a penalty, it's a dive.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't have it one way or not the other. If you're not going to give the penalty, then you've got to give a dive. It's like you can't have it. There's no in the middle. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, let us know your thoughts. Was Raheem Sterling right to stay on the pitch and be given a yellow card? Was it a red card? We've talked about it before. Let us know your thoughts on VAR. Is there an inconsistency? Should the refs look at the pitch side monitors more? Should we keep VAR in football and just change it a little bit, or get rid of it completely, or keep it as it is? Let us know in the comments below.
And also, after that the penalty and then the Raheem Sterling thing, before that, they waited 5 or 6 minutes while the game was in play to actually call for the penalty. What happens if we score in those 5 minutes?
Goals disallowed.
So what's the point of playing those 5 minutes? There's just literally no point.
I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't even have an answer for you. We're going to go to Paris because we're going to go on an interesting topic.
Yeah.
So Neymar, I don't know if for those of you who haven't seen, Neymar playing for Paris Saint-Germain on the weekend was told by the referee to stop doing tricks. He rainbow flicked a couple of players, and the referee genuinely stopped play and called him over and said, "You need to stop doing tricks, it's not fair on the other players."
I don't know who the loser here is. Is it Neymar or the referee?
I think it's the other team for letting people rainbow flick you in a professional football game. I'm not really sure where to start on this. How is the referee even allowed to give his opinion? You're the ref, not the coach.
The referee probably just felt bad for the other team. Who are the other team?
I don't even know.
How can you tell a player to stop doing tricks? It's ridiculous.
It's I'm actually finding it really funny.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
If you get time, look at the video. The ref genuinely the ball goes out for a throw in, and the ref calls him over and tells Neymar to stop doing his tricks. And Neymar's looking at him like, What do you mean stop doing tricks? It's football.
One more trick and you're getting booked.
Neymar actually says, "I'm playing football." You can read his lips. He says, "I'm playing football."
So the whole thing is ridiculous. How can you tell a player to stop doing tricks?
So we're not really sure who the loser is in this situation. Let us know.
I'm going to go for the referee. I think the referee has got to be.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. Back to London, West Ham United. I've been waiting for this one. 3-1 up at home. You got your new signing on the pitch. All is well. You're playing Brighton at home. You're not having the best of seasons. This might be the turnaround. There's 10 minutes, 15 minutes to go. It finishes 3-0.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Thank you, Glenn Murray.
After being 3-1 up, they thought they were going to walk the rest of the game. I saw tweets coming on from West Ham Twitter going, "Oh, it's 3-1 up. It should be a walk in the park now. We just kick on for more." And what happens? They draw 3-3.
The best bit is at 3-3, Brighton probably should have got the winner.
Yeah, they should have. Right at the end of the game, they had a chance.
Great piece of goalkeeping by Fabianski. But what is going wrong there?
Moyes was never the right appointment, let's be honest.
No, but they've got the squad. Look at their squad on paper. The players, Yarmolenko scored in the Champions League at Wembley, that worldie against us for Dortment.
Yeah.
Sebastian Haller, £40 million. Manuel Lanzini, meant to be a fantastic.
And they're booing him at the moment, Lanzini.
Mikel Antonio, actually, he's probably their best player. Aaron Cresswell, Pablo Zabaleta, very experienced right back. Issa Diop being linked with £60 million moves to Spurs, to Man United. The list goes on and on. They've just spent money on this Czech Republic midfielder who I didn't hear much about him.
Jared Bowen as well.
Yeah, they've just spent money. Although he hasn't played yet, maybe he can change it for them. But staying up, going down.
I think they're actually going to go down this season. I don't feel like Moyes is the right man to keep them up.
Can you imagine the stadium in the Championship?
It's mental.
These players.
They're playing terrible football. They can't win a game.
Declan Rice is supposed to be England's next big thing.
Not impressed me.
I honestly think you could do a better job.
Probably could. But what I want to say is that apparently, if Tottenham get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup this season, the quarterfinal weekend is due when we play West Ham. So if we get to the quarterfinals, that game is going to be postponed, and it's very potential that they could be coming. They could be coming to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for us to send them down. Now, what a treat would that be?
Could you imagine? Although knowing Tottenham, they'd win 1-0.
Classic.
They'd win 1-0 and stay up in the last minute.
Obviously.
So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts on what we've discussed. Let us know what you think we should discuss next week. Obviously, we'll look at the games on the weekend. Get in touch and come on, you Spurs.